My statement is clear, and let me read it again. Sorry, I have to find the...
How come I was
informed that the Department of Justice opinions had concluded that the use of enhanced interrogations was legal. The only mention of waterboarding was that in the briefing was that it was not being employed.
All right, thank you very much. This is the Speaker of the House of Representatives. You hear? I don't have to read cue cards to defend myself because I have righteousness on my side. I know what the case is because I'm the victim. I'm the underdog. She's reading cue cards and doesn't know what she's saying because she caught herself in her own lie. She's strangled in her own web. Now, this could lead to Obama dismissing her as Speaker of the House because he is following Alinsky's methods of politics, which is, I mean, look what Obama's done so far. He's disappointed the anti-war movement by moving into Afghanistan. They, of course, say nothing because they're liars and frauds. He's disappointed the gay movement because he won't change anything on gay policies. They say nothing because they say nothing. He has abandoned people who've gotten into trouble, and my suspicion is that there could be the secret hand of some of Obama's minions behind this. There could be some deal that was worked out at the highest level between the CIA and top Obama officials to cast Nancy Pelosi overboard. And that'll put the whole thing aside. Because, look, the Obama administration, to their credit, once they understood what would happen, said we don't want to pursue a truth commission. We're not in South Africa. That schmuck Carl Levin. Maybe you ought to move to South Africa, that putz. Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Carl Levin, you moron, you. You never shot a Daisy BB gun, and you're already conducting national affairs, you schmuck, you. So Obama, some wise people in the Obama administration said, wait a minute, we release these pictures. It's going to be terrible for America. It's going to be really dangerous for our troops. Let's not do it. They understood the ramifications. At the last minute, they got it finally. They understood it. But Nancy Pelosi kept hammering. Truth Commission, CIA did it, they're no good. Why? Too many ravioli dinners with the degenerates from the ACLU. Too many Film Society dinners with the ACLU. Too many dinners with the left-wing stupid idiots from the Bay Area. Keeps hammering. Investigate the CIA, investigate the CIA. CIA goes to Obama and says, look, man, get her off our case, or we're going to really release this stuff, and it's going to be really damning, not just to her, but possibly to the Queen of Diamonds. Who's the Queen of Diamonds, boys and girls? Who is the Queen of Diamonds? Far wiser woman than Pelosi. That would be the person to look at as to who's behind this. Queen of Diamonds said, okay, cast her overboard. We can't have this. Because if they have hearings, I'm going down with her. And the Queen of Diamonds has too many interests tied all the way to China and back, shopping carts, FDIC. She doesn't want to be dragged down with the CIA investigation. In fact, 2 weeks ago, we learned about the FDIC $25 billion that Richie Blum got through his wife, the Queen of Diamonds. Why should we assume it wasn't the CIA that leaked that truth, saying, get off my back, get off our case, because otherwise you're going down, darling. You're making a lot of money. Shut your trap. Cut it out. You want to play hardball? They said, here, well, here's a little hardball right between the teeth. And she hasn't said a word about the CIA, has she? So who's out there twisting in the wind? It's Nancy Pelosi. Didn't know when to stop. Didn't know what she was dealing with. You're dealing with the old boy establishment. They're the ribs. They're the spine of America. Don't get me started. Nancy was listening to the wrong part of the anatomy of America. Let's put it to you that way. She wasn't listening to the spine of America, was she? She was listening to another part of America, which we will say is a softer part of the anatomy. And she got the wrong information. She should have left the CIA alone. That's my opinion. And I believe this could lead to the downfall of Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House. This could be it. They threw her out because somebody had to go. They want this over with. And the next one to go will be Carl Levin if he doesn't shut his trap. You know what's interesting to me is that you take a look at Murtha. What Murtha is doing is far worse than what Abramoff ever did. Abramoff is in jail. How come Murtha gets away with much worse than what Abramoff did? answer because the Democrats are liars and hypocrites. He'll go next. I am telling you the CIA has something on all of these people. And you know what their position probably was? Let them earn. Let them make money as long as they get off our back and let us do our job and do what we have to do to keep America safe and whatever they want to do, however they dip their beaks. I don't know what they do. But when they started to go after the spine of America, the spine reacted. And Nancy Pelosi is finding out that power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely, especially when you listen to the wrong people, especially when you schmooze with the ACLU. When it comes down to it, push and shove, who's tougher? The ACLU, a bunch of degenerate left-wing perverts, or the CIA?
Savage.